Try not to bang the microphone, that's a bit of a rude thing to do. Right, where are we? Hey, wait. Wait. And there's all the game audio. Cool, it's working. So, yeah, hello. Welcome back to Joyless Gaming and, sneaky time in Skyrim. Yeah, playing it again. Because, I'm lazy and I've been finding that, you know, streaming it, I'm not hating it. So I, can sort of do a lazy late night stream for a couple of hours of this with hopefully not detesting my experience. But I will do something different tomorrow night. Because, you know, what better way to follow up a couple of nights of not streaming, following several nights of streaming where nobody was watching, than by going back to the thing that nobody was watching. Cool. Anyway, I'm a thief now. I haven't put on the clothes, but I shall. I'm all sneaky thievy. Where is it? There they are. I don't have light armor, so my armor rating's going to go down massively. You know what? I don't like this. None of these make it easier to sneak. Bloody hell. But I do think the weight of your... Actually, I think it's just the weight of your boots affects your sneak. Oh no, armor. I can't remember if it's actually... Anyway. I suppose if I get into a fight, I can...
For a dragon to attack Heinsgrove? Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
That's true, no place is safe. We're all doomed. Iron flesh. So.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
No. At least, not yet. Later. Fishy. Fish, fish, fishy, fish, fish, fish. Fishy, oh. Where was the, Where did she say the sewer was? What I really should have done... should have gone and learned invisibility. I mean, assuming I even can right now buy it from anyone, but that really would have been helpful. Sneak attacks do give you sneak XP, so... especially since these are rats, not guards. Not happy with that. I should have cast Muffle. At least I'd be quiet. Ah, guide to better thieving. Surely my bound bow is about to expire. Seems to be rats and traps. No guards. So, do I have... I do not. I was thinking maybe I should try. Made it this far. Let's see if I can continue without being detected. Damn, expert lock. Oop. Must be way over this way then. Even further. Hmm. See, it's alarming because I have no sneak perks. For some reason I decided to start doing the Thieves Guild questline. As somebody who's mostly focused on magic and a bit of combat.
Someone there?
Nope.
Huh? After all.
Funny thing is, though, there's actually a dragon shout that's... Oh, actually, there's a couple that are good for, being sneaky. Because they really were just about sort of making sure that you could do everything without worries. Two perk points. I mean, do I put them into sneak? Just because I'm currently trying to use sneak? Do I make it so I can be more sneaky? I don't know. I'm the worst at this. just realised, though, one of the things I could do is finally take that, I think it's Kindred Mage. And I could just calm them. Maybe. This is not at all where I want to be. I don't want to go and cast Muffle again, even though it would help, because I'm worried they'd hear it. Because I don't have Quiet Casting, which is another illusion perk. Never really consistently worked on leveling up my illusion. It was easier to switch to Conjuration. I have a feeling I might like boost Conjuration to 100 and then reset it. Do the the master level quest thing and learn the master level spells, but not I already took Kindred Mage. And I do have dual casting.
Never should have come here.
So that didn't work. He's too high level. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. So much for the subtle approach. I mean, I wasn't exactly being super subtle. What with the, Oh, you piece of shit.
You don't have a chance.
So I can use a magical spell, or I can... I think I've got a torch, and I think a torch will actually just, like, shield bash it with a torch, and it should set it on fire. Either way, I think we're going to get noticed, and I've already been noticed well, so... Fucking dragon. What? Piss off. I want nothing to do with you. Oh well. At least that dragon won't set fire to any more beehives. What do I get for trying to be sneaky when I can't sneak? Annoying too that all those mercenaries were just basically unlabeled. They're all mercenary, but it didn't have any clue as to what level they were. And so even with Kindred Mage and Dual Cast, I couldn't calm them. That sucks.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Okay. Wait, who's that?
I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Mule's hanger on.
Huh?
You really kind of suck.
This should be good.
Please, someone do something.
Stop! See, this is your last mistake. Must have scared him off.
Scared him off.
Mule told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Right, yes, you scared them off by just totally destroying them.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what you found.
Oh, I didn't read it first.
Aaron
Should've.
got sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealing, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Next we meet, lad.
I think I grabbed a... Did I get a job from what's-his-face? Yeah.
Hey, hey! I want to talk to you. Now. You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
I don't remember this guy.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Go and pick some fights.
Yeah, I don't remember that guy at all. But I guess he only said he wanted to talk to me because I was next to him. Oh, well, I mean, not every Nord sounds the same. A lot of them sound the same, though. Most of the guards all over the place sound pretty much the same. That's why there was the whole
Humble servant of Talos help you today?
arrow to the knee meme started. Right, what am I doing? Numbers job, that's... duh. Went and looked for it. Because I think if you do a bunch of these, you get to upgrade the... do a bunch of these, you get to upgrade the...
You tried mercenary work? Might suit you.
Ragged Flagon, you get merchants and stuff.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Well, okay. Just wait around until after hours, maybe, or... Come on, stop seeing me.
If you need to sample...
You gonna... Did he tag along with me? Oh, he didn't. Why the horrible textures? Why is it loading the horrible textures? Yeah, I know the objective. Give me the map marker. There we are.
Need something?
Ow. Oop. Oh, it's the doors of the... It was blocking my view.
Oh, you're back. Here's your share. Well done. I had ordered... If breaking's more your thing, most of the estate, you'll feel like doing a bit of writing. Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet. Here's the details.
These are pretty straightforward, so get a couple of these done. Don't really need the gold though, do I? No. Oh, and I should go off to College of Winterhold and see if I can learn invisibility. I'll go there first. Provided, of course, I can find the illusion teacher. Keep forgetting who it is.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine...
It's alteration.
Good day,
You'll
friend.
give an old
Keeping well?
man hope. Take care now.
I'm quite pleased that we're back.
And he's
in
just a
business
trader.
again. I think we could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people
Enchanter.
would still come to us for enchantments.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of
Conjuration.
work.
I know others may not like it.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been
Roll.
involved.
Here is Master Wizard.
Destruction.
Didn't anticipate that.
Onman's a student.
Thanks to you, the people of Skyrim will continue to have a place to study magic, even if most of them resent you for it.
If you ever need something,
Restoration is a perfectly
Restoration?
balanced bowl of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Who the hell
make it quick.
teaches illusion? I mean, it better not have been Mirabelle. No, shouldn't have been Mirabelle. They wouldn't make somebody slated to die in a story quest be essential to progressing a skill tree.
We have survived difficult
There. Where are you normally, mate?
to master the arcane arts.
Books. Alright. Fury Muffle Rally. Oh. Frenzy and Rally. Those are the next ones up I can't get. It's already got the rest of them. Even clairvoyance, I think. Better go and see about.
Until next time.
No, I don't have muffle. That's probably a good way to train it too, right?
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Although maybe not if they're not in combat.
Just like to remind everyone once again that restoration is indeed...
Is this why everyone is gathering here to listen to her prattle on about restoration?
...is absolutely worthy of research. and on occasion, my meals. Anyone suggesting that restoration is better left to the priests of the temple,
I'm quite pleased that we're back to business as usual.
Firstly, the ability to repel the undead cannot be ignored. Skyrim is well known to be full of these Draugr, ancient Nord warriors who cannot find peace. I submit that everyone in this college has, at one time or another, relied on one of the restoration spells that can keep them at bay. Secondly, how can anyone forget wards? They have become essential to any mage working in dangerous situations. They are counted upon every bit as much as candlelight or
Wait a minute.
invisibility.
I'm at 70
More importantly,
conjuration.
wards have saved lives. This
I never would have suspected that the eye could be so dangerous. Toftir is right,
Conjuration.
isn't he?
Conjuration. Which one was conjuration?
Can overwhelm you.
to avoid physical harm. I truly hope that these points actually sink in, and that more care and thought is given to the subject in the
Yeah, alchemy can make health potions pretty damn effective.
Services are one of the few things.
Where did the conjurer dude go?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmaid. Like it or not, you are a shining example to future generations of college.
The Eye of Mag.
Toftir is Master Wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate that.
Now I can't find the conjuration dude. Maybe he went into the library. Unless he left earlier. Just thinking I should be able to get expert level conjuration spells now.
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during
There
your
are
time
few
here.
places where one... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Command. Conjure more. Actually, I already have that. Yeah, Storm Atronach. Right. Okay. The ones that are like 1500 gold or thereabouts, those must be the expert level. I think I've got Banish. And I'm pretty sure I found a book for that. Right, I think I might already have that. May not have that, so I will go and disenchant these. But oh yeah, staffs, get rid of those as well. I don't like to trade without getting all my money back. Yeah, I already had Banish and Dremora Lord, so I should just start summoning Dremora Lords. Oh, I can't. Not enough magicka. Nope. Oh, come on. Can't be that hard to load my quarters up. Haven't even regrown all of this stuff. I pilfered this ages ago. Yeah, I don't already have that one. But alteration and... yeah, I did already have that one. Good. Actually, I think Fortified Destruction is the best one that I have right now, anyway. Have to start doing better souls. Actually, I just need to start putting perks on enchanting, I guess. Make these more valuable. What are you doing in my room?
You've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Yes. It's not you. Is he still in here? He might not still be in here. No. Here we are.
There are few. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Give me my money back. Yeah, there we go. Wait, am I... I don't... Oh, that's right, I disenchanted it eventually, didn't I? I didn't put a ring back on. Damn it. Capacity, pickpocket, lockpicking, prices. Yeah, this is not actually... It's not really the best idea. Gloves. I was wearing those, that's right. Yeah, this is not super helpful. No sneak fortifications or anything. Now, is there no dragon? Because it'd be nice if there's no dragon. Alright. Let's go and do this thing and then do some more Thieves Guild. And we have to watch what's his name, his execution, because I've not been here yet.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Get on
You
with
betrayed
it!
us!
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Really? Because you didn't die in battle.
Some gate guard
You were. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
He died well. I think I expected more.
Guy walking in circles. Everybody gonna
It shouldn't have been like this.
say a line and wander off?
Damn shame, Rogvir. You're a good man.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthon anyway? It's a place for Nord dead. Bunch of weird experiments.
Alright. Wait until they open, then sneak in. Just so I don't have to pick the lock in front of guards.
Hello and welcome, my friend. An archer, huh? I've got just what you need.
Yeah, I couldn't disenchant these, so these are obviously fine to sell. Not that I really need a bow. I've got conjuration magic.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
He doesn't want to let me move, does he? Like, no, you're not supposed to be here. You saw nothing. Jump.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. They keep a fine inn.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
Really, I haven't done a lot of illusion work in a while. That apparently does not help train up illusion unless they're in combat. Let's try some muffling then. There we go, that works. But somebody just said my illusions were impressive. go and find the shipping company thing as well while I'm here. East Empire Company.
That's a game if you want a horse. Or Catla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Of course not. You're a tiny child. It's funny that. That almost looks like it should have a stone thing, but it's just ancient architecture. Alright, let's go and yeah. Turn this in and then yeah, just continue with the Thieves Guild questline for a little bit. Couple of missions. Quests, I should say.
Something troubling you. This kind of work suits you, and it's going to end up making you rich. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Actually, I think... No, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. I know you have to do... It's not just the main Thieves Guild story quests. It is side quest stuff.
Ready for some work, or are you just
but it
gonna
might not
wander
be...
around all day?
It might not be the Radiant ones. It might be other specific ones, but... I had this idea that it was the Radiant ones, and you just do enough of them, or the variety of them, that you start filling these spaces with different merchants. But I forget. And I think you shouldn't have to do it before you finish the Thieves Guild story quest. Pretty sure you can do it after you become the leader. No, it must be distance. Distance I didn't make when I was going around in circles. Right. Oh, wrong way. Did I have...
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8. You actually talked... I don't know what to say. I didn't... Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Journal. Yeah, still didn't figure out how to finish that off. What is it? Oh my.
Just getting jolly, I guess. Takes care of that.
Someone do something!
Surely that affected a lot of targets. Did that not even...
Getting out of here.
That did nothing. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I don't want this shit right now. Doesn't seem to be terribly interested in fighting, though. Bug it off. Oh no, it's only just the one farm.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
This weird thing where, like, courage and rally and what have you, where they act like you've assaulted them because you've given them health and made them brave.
People of Riften, heed my
Oh, finally he's
words.
doing it.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kyne.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Right. Oh, she's upstairs. Okay.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is not very good.
Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job.
I hope so too.
I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the... I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Not a day goes by that I don't regret. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
Is this going to give away something that I don't want to give away?
One more
Is
time,
that?
in case I wasn't clear.
Oh yeah, okay, that.
You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Yeah. Are you?
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, whatever. Fine, I'll take my money and business elsewhere. Now, is Whiterun going to load up with low-res textures again? Oh yeah, there it is. Why am I going to the smelter? I have nothing. Why am I going there? Ugh. Scatterbrained. Oh, it's the dude that was preventing me from...
Can't a man drink in peace?
No.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You're going to happen by and lend poor old... He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also... Maven and I spent weeks planning this. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the... Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pest. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right. Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them. I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty... If this plan works, Maven and I worked out a little deal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If Sabjorn ends up in jail... And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
Why are you here? Why are you here in the kitchen? What is... Want me to meet you in Riverwood and you're just wandering Skyrim? Oh! The texture's loaded properly this time. Now, I might have to wait until morning. Okay, dual cast that a few times and get a level out of it, so that's... Moth.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be holding a tasting. If he sees the meadery in this state... Oh, really? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate. Okay, okay. No need to make rash decisions.
He was more susceptible to...
You get the rest. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before... I bought some poison. I was going to have... If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Ugh. Why not? Yes, eat glowing mushrooms. It's bound to be fine. The fuck was that? My hand's going away in front of my face. Moving shadows is quite startling. Suppose I could be brightening this place up, but hate when that happens. Ooh, 5-second paralysis. I feel like I should sell that rather than use it, but... That's fucking annoying. Suddenly come across people and just, oh, you just fucking throw a spell at me and I'm fucking dead. Do this again. Quick save more often. Right, so I do have... Yeah, I don't have expert conjuration, but... Adept... I should be able to do the Frost Atronach. That would be the Adept one. Do a Storm Atronach. Give him a taste of his own medicine. I've got a lot more. What am I stuck on? Fucking hell. Shit fucker. Have I missed an opportunity somewhere? Why not? I'm being a thief. There isn't really a, There's no karma or morality system. There.
Was something we discussed... Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Yes. He didn't even...
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, you're welcome to take a look around Sebjorn. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. She's put me in charge of keeping the meat. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Stairs. Yes, stairs. Right. Lusty Argonian maid. Yeah. Have need of what? That doesn't seem to actually make sense. Suddenly realized I should have a look around to see about any Oh, no, that's a thing that you're supposed to steal for what's her name? Yeah, Vex. That's one of the things that she sends you to steal, is that decanter.
I can't believe that worked.
Well, it did, so get over it. Why is that marked on the map?
Don't hurt me, stealthy. Yes, so.
That's the last of them.
This thief, if it's the same one, is not very good.
I run the meat and produce stand at the market. Come by and see if you want some precious.
Some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabion's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately.
Their issue is not with you.
Matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
Yes. Their quarrel, not with you. Is there another one? What's going on? You guys are out in force. What's with the... Why are they coming at me? What's your problem?
I cannot death you.
Guess it's all clear now.
They just keep respawning.
Forming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. No doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back. From Riften. Good.
How do I... There it is. No, I don't need to... Idiot.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Avert your eyes. I said avert your eyes. Finally. Now, to take Adept. Yes. Illusion is one that I'm going to get leveled up and then leave it there. But I do believe I might reset Conjuration. Just to get the perk points back. And to be able to continue to level up, really.
Let's talk for a moment. Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. You know what I mean? Look, I don't really know you. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a... Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family, who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like... It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
Surprised he didn't take to killing people rather than stealing from them.
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one
suppose
night I
you killed
grabbed a
them.
knife, waited until they
That's
fell
enough.
asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. So that's my sad story. What do you... Maybe one day. Just not today. Maybe I'll see you around the guild.
Yes. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's midnight, so he's probably asleep. Oh no. Interesting. Who? What? You don't look crazy at all, mate. Oh, I can cast Rally cheaply now. Frenzy. Actually, Frenzy's one. If I could go and sneak up on enemies. And... yeah. Because it affects an area. I could, like, dual cast that. And get a bunch of enemies to fight each other. Either that, I'll keep using Muffle.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
Did you?
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. My father told me he found me as a young... All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth... No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it... Perhaps. They could be but if not, if they actually mean something, they might... Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I called, thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it, because it never... I appreciate that. Be seeing you.
I wonder if that ever actually does go anywhere.
Something I can...
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the game. Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
No, they're actually just trying to sabotage the guild.
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, practice chests.
If you were anyone else, I'd make you leave.
But am I not supposed to use these for practice?
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Gullumai works in the East Empire. That means he has the pick of the litter. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Just head right back. If you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
I'm wondering, because I have this feeling that some of that is hard to finish after you finish the Thieves Guild quest line, but it's kind of hard to do anyway because you don't get map markers for the damn thing. At least not without mods. Which I realized that I technically can... I mean, obviously I can technically get them, but I was like, oh, it'd be harder to get them. Originally because of the fact that it's the special edition, which means I'd... Well, yeah, I can just get a mod manager and stuff, but yeah, they want you to go through Bethesda.net, whereas with the original Steam version, you just go to the workshops. So the workshop integration. Right, give me your quest.
You, the memories. I cannot stay. You must take the lexicon from me. You must bring it to Umbanshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Right. The hell? Oh, Dawn Guard, right, of course. That's for a quest. That must be for a quest as well, and I just don't know which one. Oh, when I was there, I forgot to go and get the map marker for the palace. Solitude's got an unusual layout.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
That's right, there's the Bard's College too, isn't there? Which one of these is the house you can buy?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
It's one of these ones. Is it this one? Nope. It's not that, is it that? Why am I bothering? Yeah, that's it. Across from the Bard's College. Okay. I always need health. Fear spells. That one's a really important one to have, actually. Means that you can actually use illusion on everything except dragons. But of course, illusion never works against dragons. Ever, no matter what you do. So yay. Hooray. Woohoo. Should really start getting some enchantment perks so I can actually be Tim the Enchanter. And making them, taking these perks and making them stronger just means that they become more valuable, which helps level up the skill faster when you make them, so. It is rather staggering just how far you can train enchanting with disenchanting.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
You said that you'll have to bribe him, so I didn't bother trying the other things. Maybe I should have tried them first. I mean, I am more charming for some reason due to this mask. Muffle's becoming less effective.
You heard of Ravenscourt Hollow? Cave on the island to the west. Places a roost for those foul hag ravens.
Why are you telling me about that? Do I look like somebody who's looking to deal with hag ravens? Although... maybe. I know I have to deal with hag ravens in one of the other quests I've got.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence,
rule.
my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
Let's all turn and look at each other.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband told... This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne, and so he came before my husband and he shouted. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, He simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking
I have so
care of
very
that.
many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be... There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolf's. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the
Walking
cave,
into view.
I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Yeah, I remember that quest. I think I remember that quest.
Has a bad history.
Yes.
Long ago,
Yeah.
Potema the Wolf Queen used it for
That.
necromantic. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
It is, trust me.
I am the Jarl's steward.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Talk to me.
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time. Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torrig to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torrig, it was already too late. By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torrig had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torrig had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder.
I'll try and keep quiet in here just to,
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Your eyes are glowing. Is that just an eye thing, or are you a vampire?
Many ways to deal with people. Very few of them.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Alright. We get it. You're racist. Suppose technically my character is too. He's also a high elf. Still not decided which side I'm going to take in the Civil War.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude.
Right. High praise.
Ah, I see you have the one. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient. Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
This is an ode to Skyrim.
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
Coin or two for a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Magic.
The
Don't
Empress
think
cousin
you can
Victoria
barter with
Vici
me
is
like
getting
I'm one of
married
those
soon.
damn shopkeepers.
The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
What? Talking about bartering, what? Oh, I guess because it's being buffed by the, I don't think I need to actually be sneaking, but... No. There's a guard there. I never went and had a look at the effect that it's had on my... up to level 17, and that's the thing, is that that's just the calm effect. It should be higher than that for creatures and people because I've got Kindred Mage and Animage. And if I dual cast it, it should double the number that's there, so it should be... should be pretty effective if I dual cast it. Of course, I suppose it'll be a lot better once I get the area effect one. Because it affects higher levels, and it's also a higher mastery level spell, too. Who's looking at me? Stop looking at me! Don't look at me!
It will keep its hands to itself, yes?
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, ugh, and the garden.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Oh. Adept level lock, and it was just dead center where I started. It's nice having quiet casting. Using quiet casting to cast muffle. Oh, that's right. That's why these exist, isn't it?
Is someone there? What was that? I guess I was just hearing things.
Oh. Muffle makes you quieter, but it doesn't make you silent. Guess I need the perk to really, truly move silently. With the, whatever it was called. Gives you silent running there. Why don't I just make a whole bunch of noise? You shouldn't be so sure.
What was that? I'm sure I heard something.
Problem is, more likely, what happened is you saw something.
What was that? What was that?
It's just really frustrating. Because I'm not actually a sneaky character. Oh, could I have actually gone way up there and... Oh, wait a minute. Why is my sneak skill not shooting up massively?
What was that?
Down there.
Is someone there?
No.
Thought I heard something.
No, you didn't. Oh, they're bandits. I can just kill them. Hmm. It's basically weapons free. This, funnily enough, is supposed to be the stealthy way through. I should have used a torch. Torch probably would have done it without alerting them. Yep, someone's there. Yeah, even the stealthy path involves combat. Damn it.
Is someone there?
Yep, they pretty much want you to fight your way through this. But you can do a lot of sneak attacks, I suppose, if you were being stealthy. But this is more like an assassin bit than a thief bit. Wait a minute, there was a trap on that, was there? Was this an alternate path? It was. Right there. It's hard to see. Wall textures all sort of blur into one another. I suppose the stealthiest path is really swimming the whole way, unless the water's not that deep. Like I said, they seem to make it like, you know, you can sneak, but you should be killing them all. I need to pee. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that other guy to wander off again. So I can sneak attack this person, who appears to be wearing steel plate.
Is someone there? Nothing.
Alright. That's just a regular steel helmet. I think I already... Nope. I don't know if the Nordic carved stuff is actually better or not. 59 armor on that and 68. How is it saying that the Nordic carved helmet is better than that? 115 for the steel plate armor. 121, okay. 45 for the boots, 40 for the boots, okay. This armor that I've found is better than armor I was looking to end up making, but if I have the perks to make it, I can improve it, which means that I can make it as valuable as I need it to be, because armor rating caps out at 800 and something, I think. But I didn't have Nordic carved gauntlets, so... yeah, alright. Uh-huh.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please. He'll have me killed. I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Well, I wasn't trying to kill everyone.
The person you want is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Ooh, lucky. 8 gold. More steel plank gauntlets. Regular Imperial helmets you can make. It's the officer's helmet that you can't make, and I've kept that one. Gold. Expert lock for 8 gold. The lock was probably more expensive than the gold you're trying to protect. I don't know what I would bother doing with that. What's that about? Fish. Oh, Hawker. Hello. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to leave you alone, okay? Wait, what's up there? Anything significant up there? Minerals, maybe? Ore veins that I can mine? haven't done any ore mining so far tonight. Where was it that I saw a big thing off in the distance? That was down there, I think, actually. Yeah, over here somewhere. Ship. Is this... I think this ship is the ship that the Emperor is on. For the purposes of assassinating him. Which is a funny way to put it, but that's... As far as the game is concerned, the Emperor is there to be assassinated. It's not actually there to interact with him any other means. May not be, actually. Dainty slowed. Sitting up behind Solitude. If that is the Emperor's ship, which it may not be, it'd be a funny thing of having one quest line sort of leading you to another one, sort of, or bits of another one. Yee, hawkers. I'm just shopping around for some ore veins. I'm confused as to why I'm not finding any. Actually, no, I don't think the, now that I think about it, the Emperor's ship doesn't show up until you get the quest, I think. Oh, they're just all salmon anyway. That's a hawker, it's not Nernroot. Thought it was glowing. Why would you build a city on that? You build a palace on that. Why would you do that? Look at this thing. There's no reasonable expectation of that thing holding up. It's just... Why? Just asking for trouble. Those Todd rays. I think this is the shack for the initiation into... No, wait a minute, I was gonna conjure. Hey! spiders. Tell you what, I'm not happy with the fragility of these Atronachs. Actually, why anyone would bother. Any perk I have to benefit them, that I don't have, but I can get to benefit them, is the bloody one to make them last longer. Well, what's the point if they die so easily? Yep, that's absolutely the thingy one. Oh, that's Ravenscar, that's one they was telling me about. Move. I don't know why I had a custom destination. Or when. I can build a house up here somewhere. Ugh. That's Morthal. Where is the spot where you can make your house? Oh, crabs. Dragonflies! Action dragon. Oh, this is... Yeah, use that for a quest. That's Morthal. It's north of Morthal, is it not? Oh, I think it's actually that way. Now that I look at it, yeah. I think it's more this way. Unless I haven't saved in a bit. Which one's this? guess I just felt like doing a bit of walking. Oh, so it's marked as a mine, but it's actually a town, or a settlement. Pardon me, a settlement. It has a mine in it. What kind of mine? Iron. Always need iron. Do some more homesteading. Not a particularly rich mine. Then again, I think actually one of the best iron mines in the game is actually that one just north of Whiterun that's actually full of bandits. Where you get the transmute book from. Learn transmute. It's actually got a heap of why can't I just take those? You'd think that'd be stealing. So it's a small settlement. Do I want to go this way? Where am I? Oh, wait a minute. I think that's actually... I think that might be the Mehrunes Dagon shrine. I don't know about that, Yikes. They don't want you getting up here, do they? Guess I just feel like doing some exploring. Do I already have that book? I do not. Am I just hanging around at this place? Oh. Okay. That was the one I saw from the other thing, so... I think I'm going to make great progress trying to get to it. So this is, yeah, this is way down here. Ah, but not as far north as Dawnstar, right? Of course. It's just mountains. There's mountains bordering on that. I'll find some of these locations. I haven't been to this area, so may as well. Master, you say? I think I already have that, but I'll take it. I didn't want the basket, but okay. My horse is empty. That stuff's definitely up the hills. This is Kia's bounty.
Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand.
Dagon's name, you say?
I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword.
Oh, is this one of the...
Blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
The Pale Lady, okay. I have vague recollections of the Pale Lady. I don't think I want to do that right now. I worried for a second that I'd stumbled into the, one of the pieces of the past things. For the, especially when she said Dagon in Dagon's name. I thought, okay, you a cultist. It was just some bandits. I was trying to find a location and then move away. Just mark it on the map and then piss off. There it is. Now we leave. I don't feel like trying to fight giants right now. Is that the, that's the Hall of the Vigilant. I think. Looks a little trashed. Because it usually is. I think, yeah, they decided to trash it as part of the Dawn Guard DLC. When you hit level 10. I seem to remember there being a reason to come here and possibly to make sure you do it before that it gets trashed. Because I think you can't, I think it's a skill book, actually. I think that's probably what it was. A skill book that's actually downstairs, and you can't get downstairs after the place is destroyed. Because the stairs are... It's not there, it might be over there. Yeah. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Level up available. There's another one next to it. Awesome. Really should get back to Riften. I found some map locations, but I feel like I want to get one or two more. And also, where do I want to... Need Magicka. Otherwise I can't cast those high-level spells. Now finally Restoration's at 50, but I can't... It's 60 for that. But I can take Adept. I never took, Yeah, I never took dual casting for that. Alright. Well, okay, now that I can do that, what is my close wounds 46? Yeah, I may as well. That's cheaper now, so I may as well. Oh, that's an area one, that's right. I think this is the wrong way to go and find those spellbooks. Alright, fine. Wasn't there yet.
What did you need?
I need to get past Brynjolf, thank you.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but Carlia and I were like partners. I know her techniques, her skills. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Well, as soon as we can might be a while. So go and talk to Tornilia. Definitely not doing that one just yet. Although, oh, it's gone with the speak to her about.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another.
Because I don't necessarily want to progress with that one just yet.
Need a few spare symptoms? I got the cure right here.
Probably
Well, looks like you're fitting
do
in
some
well
research
down
and
here.
find out some of the other things I can
supposed
do.
to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
Shit, I forget which ones they do. One of them is pickpocket. Is it the gloves?
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go.
Should have checked. Lock picking, damn it. Pickpocket was the boots. Should have remembered that it was the boots because, of course, none of them actually buff sneaking, despite the fact that you think logically the boots should buff that, but it was boots at pickpocketing. Can you actually get around to increasing all of them? I forget that too.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me? I have work if you've got the backbone. If you're ever in need of some... And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of train... Are you kidding me? And when the coin dried up, we had the best of everything down here. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days. The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once... Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Yeah, so you do
These
just...
jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
I don't know if you have to do a variety of them or if you just have to do a quantity of them. Yeah. But it is, yeah, it's the side jobs that are the ones that help you to rebuild all that shit, which probably means that you don't have to wait. You don't have to do them first. You can probably do them after you've become the guild master. I seem to recall there being something to do with not being able to get the Crown of Baron Zaya before, or after you the major thing. I think. I have to go do some reading on the subject. I used to know a bunch of this stuff.
Found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell at it. That way I can see the right way to do things. Get your ward
No, I already did that, didn't I?
Come on, great. Now I'm spells. Keep your ward up so I can study. I think I see what I was doing wrong. Alright, that should do it. I think I'm ready to try the college again. Thanks!
Okay. Really is better to do that during the day. Right, why is it said I've not become a full member of the Thieves Guild yet? I don't think there's anything left to make. Except, yeah, removing those, and there's pretty much no point doing that until you've built everything in the house. I'm wondering if I should replant this so it's growing stuff other than fungus. Why not? Ugh. Can't even jump a low fence. Nails and iron fittings. Nails, hinge, glass. Iron fittings. Oh. That's the things like the these things, all the ones in the middle, like the bear and the wolf ones are the only ones that don't use alchemy ingredients, but saber cat tooth and antlers, those actually use, those are alchemy ingredients. And I can't. That's right, I need a Grand Soul gem that's... Oh no, it actually counts. Wait a minute. It counts? Aren't they all... They're all full though. So it doesn't matter that they're full. Or do they have to be full? Do they have to have a Grand Soul? Maybe they have to have a Grand Soul and that's why they weren't working before. Iron fittings, nails, logs. Yeah, a lot of those decorative animal bits are they use alchemical ingredients rather than, you know, I mean, granted, just it's very few of them, so it's not a big deal. Alright, I think, I'll put my alchemy ingredients away. Books. 27. There's probably some other crap I can put away. I need to disenchant some of these things or sell them. That's a quest item? What fucking quest is that for? It doesn't weigh much, I may as well hang on to it. You know what, I think I already have copies of these books, but, you know, screw it. I'm just going to put them on the shelf. That Hamelin's journal, I should put that in the other... in this one. But I'm gonna... No, it is that. Save. And call that a night. I didn't really do great, but, you know, it's okay. And, yeah. Be back tomorrow night, which technically will be tonight, because it's 1:45 in the morning. But tomorrow night I'll be doing something else. So, yeah. See you on everyone next time for whatever. Bye for now.